How are you? Happy Sunday to you.
Happy Sunday, man. I'm sorry I'm a little late. I'm a busy young lady. I'm a busy young lady.
Look, I see you out there working. I see you out there grinding. You've been doing it from me doing my research for almost at least a decade, probably beyond that. Obviously, and that's what I want to get into as far as your story, as far as what you did to get to where you are. But for those who don't know who this woman is, her name is Wilameana Jones, as
Yeah.
they say, Wilameana Jones. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Empress Raw on IG. She's the brand ambassador for MMG and also Luke Belair, Bamboo, Blank, McVlog. I mean, we can go down the line as far as who she is. If you can you give us a quick 30 seconds of who you are, just introducing yourself to our audience?
Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your girl Wilameana Jones, also known as Empress Raw, checking in live. I thought you told my story because it seemed like you know more about me than me, but
Well,
what's
look, let's get
good?
right into it then. Let's get right into it then. If I'm not mistaken, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, are you from Miami? Did you grow up in Miami or?
Hold on, I see people in the chat checking in. What's good? E Vapors, Humble Prince Matt. Yay. Yeah, I'm live, y'all. I'm sorry. I ain't get a chance. I'm gonna just keep it 100. I ain't get a chance to do my makeup and all this type of stuff like that, so I ain't want to come too raggedy. So I just left the shades on. Don't think I got pink eye, nothing like that. But I ain't want to come incorrect. I still want to be, a little fly for y'all. So
Appreciate that.
yeah,
Appreciate that.
it's me, Wilameana Jones. I am definitely the CEO of Hidden Gems ENT Media Group. I wear a lot of hats. Yes, I do work with MMG. I work with a lot of artists. I interview a lot of upcoming artists. I have a website called straightraw.com. And what else? I curate a lot of events. Write a lot of artist bios, EPK. I do artist development. I got a lot going on. So what's up? It's so funny. I'm used to being the one asking the
Yeah,
question. So
yeah,
if you gotta interview me, it's always kind of funny for me. But
yeah.
whatever you
Right.
ask me, I'm here, I'm live, we lit.
Cool, 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 cool. So, take me back to the beginning, because I really like to dive into people's stories. Coming across your page years ago, once my company kind of established like a little relationship with the Southern brands, and they sent us a care package for our clients, to take photos with the cars and everything like that. Celebrities who we have that come into the DMV region that's renting the cars. um, your page was one of the pages that I came across because of the I guess the influx of Bel Air, the Bel Air bottle boys and bottle girls. They all came in and was like, seeing the company, and they seen the tags, and seeing the shout outs from the whole MMG camp, and they was wondering like, okay, who's this company? Cierge. Okay, so they rocking with the brand, and that's how I kind of got introduced to yourself. But obviously you're great at what you're doing. As far as being in the media space per se. But before that, all the way as far as the beginning, were you always into media? Like, was that a big interest to you as a child?
Um, Hi, Rob Ray. Hi, everybody, that's checking in. As a child, I would say I actually started doing media from like elementary school. And I didn't even know that that was going to be my path. Um, you know how I used to be in school and then they'll ask the kids to like read out loud and stuff like that. I used to think I couldn't even read good. So I was like, why they want me to read out loud? But then they had this like program to where it's like they would pick the top people that could read and everything to go and do the morning announcements in the morning. So I really was doing the morning announcements in like the third grade, learning how to use the camera and stuff like that. We would rotate. Sometimes you'd be in front of the camera at the desk, and sometimes you have to, be behind the camera and stuff. So I have been doing that since I was young. Um, Then I think when I was like in sixth grade, one of my teachers was going around the room and she was telling everybody like what she could see them doing in life. And then she was like, "You gonna do media and stuff?" And I kind of like kept that. She said journalism, and I kind of kept that with me up until when I went to school. I was like, I don't know what I want to major in. And even in middle school, I was the person who was doing like the morning announcements and stuff. So it was just kind of like it followed me, and I really didn't have any intentions of doing that. I was really into growing up. I like to dance. I did everything, like all extracurricular activities. I like to be involved in everything. So I didn't really see it for myself doing media. I was actually an artist first. So when I started off in the music industry, I wanted to be a rapper. I wanted to be an artist. So that was how my love came into the game. And then after a while, it was really tough for females when I was coming up. I had an internship with Outkast when I was in school. I went to school. I ended up going to school for journalism. I went to Georgia State University. After I started at FAMU, and then I got the internship in Atlanta with Outkast, and then that made me transfer to Georgia State. So I was there. I was an artist at first. I got really popular as far as being an artist. And then I wanted to come back home because I was like, damn, Miami was popping off. I seen Ross was popping off, Khaled. Shout out to Officials Rap Snacks. I see y'all. What's good? Shout out to everybody tapping in. So once I went to school and I had the AUC lit and everything like that, I was like, you know what? I want to come back to the crib. So yeah, I am originally from Miami. And I decided, I said when I went back home, I wanted to work with Ross. I wanted to work with Khaled. I wanted to work with them because I saw what was going on. And I felt like when I was in Atlanta, I learned how to network. And I wanted to be able to show people in Miami like how to network and make those connections and stuff like that that I was doing up there. So came back to the crib. I was an artist for a while. I got all these different features with people from MMG like Young Breed, Gunplay. I had knew Sam Sneak. I was working with his brother, Dred Skeezy. So these guys had knew about me for a while. And then so basically when the transition happened with doing media and becoming a brand ambassador, I think Ross had been seeing me for a while until I took this Bel Air photo shoot that made him say, well, who is this girl in my city that has a show and all this stuff going on? Like, he wanted to know who I was. But I had been, once I started doing media, I started interviewing everybody who was like hot in the city and everything. And I had always told the artists when they come through, make sure, yo, chill. I used to tell them to bring Bel Air, you know what I'm saying? So that's how Bel Air came into play, because I had always been telling the artists to bring it or whatever. And so after like 4 years of pretty much promoting Bel Air, then we finally got them a sponsor, and then that's what attracted Ross to yo, look at this. Look at me, y'all, when I was flipping the wig. See, they didn't even know that was that side of me.
See? Talk about this, because you mentioned you had a show. So this is your show that you created.
No, this is not my show. I think that was actually the first time I had covered like a red carpet or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was early when I was making the transition from like being an artist into media, and I and I was doing that. Yes, throwback. What's good? Yeah, what's good, Nia Divine? Gina, what's up? Yo,
All
tell me rap snacks. Talking about glamorous.
right. Look, you was killing it. You was killing it back then. So this is Car Talk TV, right? And we talk to all types of all types of people from all types of backgrounds and everything like that. Obviously you're from Miami, where the dunk culture is. Miami got the dunks, the big rim riding, and now the big rim racing. Do you have a favorite vehicle
Oh,
that, you know?
I like the donk, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Chevy riding hot girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love me a nice donk. Like, I really wish, you know, when Plies was talking and pointed at the donk, told it was supposed to be urine, I thought he was talking about me because I could see myself in a nice little purple donk, you know what I'm saying? Like, sliding through the city.
Yeah, yeah.
What's good, Shay Bay? What's good, Gina Law? What's up? How y'all doing?
So pretty much something like this purple dunk right here
Exactly.
that
Look
I see you
at it.
posted up with.
Yeah, that's like so me. That's so me. Like if I had one of those, yeah, it would definitely be talking about car talk. If I had a little toy, it would definitely be one of them right there.
For sure, for sure. All right, so one of my favorite artists is obviously Ross. You know, he's my guy. I've been rocking with him since maybe '06, '07. On the music tip. What's your favorite Ross project
Where
or
you?
favorite Ross? Can you
Where
hear me?
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I said, where are you from?
Oh, I'm up here in Maryland. I'm up here in Maryland. I'm from Baltimore,
Okay,
Baltimore City.
Merlin. Baltimore
Yeah.
got a funny little accent, but I ain't gonna do you like that.
Look, everybody always say that like, man, Baltimore, y'all got the twos,
Yeah.
U's, U's. Like, all right, we get that, we get that. I'll take that all day. I'll take that all day. Every time we go out of town, they're like, oh, where y'all from? Y'all from Baltimore, or something like that. I hit a two to do. Like, all right,
Yeah.
we take that.
Yeah.
We take that.
I'm sorry, okay, so
Um,
asking me?
yeah, so Ross is my guy as far as the music. He bring that luxury rap. And I've been riding luxury cars since maybe 2010 when I got my Benz. And Ross was the soundtrack when you riding through, in your boss talk on your luxury rap tip. For you, what would you say is your favorite Ross project or Ross song?
Uh, I'm gonna have to say probably Teflon Don.
Teflon Don. Okay, okay. What's your favorite song off of that?
Mm, I don't know if I have a favorite. It was just at this point in the game, I just feel like that's when he came back beating all that adversity with 50 Cent. And I really feel like he came with a formula. And when he came with that, it's just like the game really changed. So I don't really have a favorite, but it just, the whole feel of that project to me, it was like elite Ross. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So
what's
my
good?
favorite,
Photography, what's good?
one
Bye.
of my one of my favorite Ross projects, is definitely Aston Martin music. That's really one of my favorite songs. I'm not even sure. Have you seen one of these jerseys before?
Oh, no, you exclusive. That's for me? You showing,
Is
you showing that to me like that was for me. Like, you
the
gonna say,
self-made, the self-made. So again, like I said, I mess with Ross heavy.
isn't that
Also,
a bamboo?
oh, of course. Oh, I just slid over that. I just slid over that.
I see you, brand ambassador.
We always branding. We always branding. The Aston Martin music. When he said he was on his fourth Bentley on I think it was Black Market. On Black Market, he said he on his fourth Bentley. At the time, I was on my third Bentley, and so I always keep the keys of every vehicle that I have.
Oh,
Um,
I see you trying to stunt on a Sunday now.
no. I ain't stunting at all. I ain't
Oh, I
stunting at all.
don't get
Not,
this stuff.
not at all. And
But shout out, I want to say shout out to Rap Snacks, and I want to know when is, people keep asking me, matter of fact, when are these new Ross chips dropping? Everybody keeps talking about these chips to me, the noodles and the chips. That's one thing I could say about Ross. This nigga is a hell of a brand ambassador. Like, anything he get behind, it's like, it goes crazy. Oh, you ain't stunting on me, but you went and threw on the Louis Scully, the furs and shit.
look, I got to do this because one of my favorite tracks. We talking about Ross tracks. Icon.
Ugh.
Icon, like no bull. When I first heard Icon, I was in the whip riding with wifey. You know, we just leaving the I think we was leaving the movie theater. You know, I'm riding in the Bentley, and Icon came on, and you know, I've been up against so much in my life. You know, through the adversity, the haters, the you know, business going crazy, losing tons of money, and still, you know, just pushing. And when Icon came on, you know, he talks about, you know, beating adversity, feeling like an icon, feeling like a legend, a living legend. And literally tears just start flowing down my eye. My wife like, yo, it's gonna be good. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna be good. So, yo, when I throw on the boss coat, my guy E Vapors, he know what we talk about. Put on the boss coat, put on the Louis Scuddy, put on the designer. Like, you know, we feeling like icons out here, living legends, living legends. That's how we that's the whole vibe. That's the whole vibe. Look, Byron says stunting on him, bro. Yeah, man, rap snacks, rap snacks. Definitely go get your bags.
And we
But
definitely
you
set up
play a
with Ross and Tree. Shout out to you, Robbie, holding it down, raps and that.
yeah. So, you know, you play a great part of, you know, MMG, Brett Barish, and you know, Southern brands with, you know, Bel Air, Bumble, Villain. You know, the list goes on. For those who are not in the loop, could you explain to us as a brand ambassador, you know, what Bel Air is all about, what Bumble is all about, and the rest of the as the rest of the lineup?
Well, for those that's in the loop, or how you said it, you know what I'm saying, that's not in the loop. I'm trying to get your accent, but I don't sound exactly like
Ah, you messing with me. It's all good. It's all good.
that. But now it's a part of Sovereign Brands. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and basically it's an umbrella of different companies. They started off with Bel Air, um, and they've just been expanding the brand. So Ross got involved with it, and I remember he was telling me a story about how when he first started to promote the little black bottle and everything like that, how everybody laughed at him and like, oh yeah, like so this supposed to be like a luxury champagne or luxury wine or whatever, and they laughed at him. And you know, he was like he would promote it and push it and everything that he ended up doing. And now he was telling me years later they trying at one point they were trying to get for him to basically sell his part back, but that would have been like 200 and something million right now. So he was like, why would I do that? Because if they're trying to buy me out, then of course eventually it's gonna be even worth more. So that was one of the brands he incorporated. And just as far as just being a brand ambassador and what I do, um, I just pair brands with different things. I use it a lot for my show, different events, and just plug it in. Matter of fact, shout out to Premier Star Lounge tonight. They have a event with Floyd Mayweather, and you know, I put that plug together to get Bel Air in that restaurant. So that's certain other things that I do other than just using it when I interview artists or at my different events. Just you know, connecting brands together and making it do what it do.
Yeah.
Shout out to
So,
Byron, yeah, Pandemic Palooza. We got to get into that too. I host a dope virtual concert called Pandemic Palooza. So definitely,
you
yeah.
know you exclusive when you got your own billboard. I
Heavy,
just gotta say
heavy,
that.
heavy with the Black Bottle Girls, Black Bottle Girl lifestyle for sure.
All right, so you also got a YouTube channel. Tell the folks about the YouTube channel. Obviously, go over to subscribe, but you know, give us a little bit as far as details, as far as what you're doing on your YouTube channel.
For sure. Um, Shout out to Boss Lady Kiki. I see you, girl. Um, my YouTube channel is youtube.com/Empress Raw. Please make sure you subscribe. Check out some of my videos, some of my interviews, like, comment, tap in with me over there. I just honestly revamped my YouTube probably like last, I don't know, I want to say the year before last, because before Rona, I had just put together my YouTube really because, or really putting more content on there because I was working with universemiami.com, and that's where I hosted my internet radio show. So a lot of my material was there. So I just revamped it and started over. My first interview when I revamped it was with Jack Boy, and that's my biggest interview on there so far, close to 100,000 views. So just going from there, tap in with me, comment, subscribe. I'll be coming out with some new content really soon, so just keep it locked.
Yeah, yeah. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe. Before we wrap this up, let me shout out a few folks. Flyboy Lucas, Alfrena Mosa, the homie E Vapors, that's my partner, the other half of Car Talk TV, who runs this show with myself. Tony James 27, Jay Hit Up, Motion Boss,
Good,
CM Benson, Jade's Mom, Byron Holton, Official Rap Snacks, Wavy Wednesday, Shannon Anderson, The Real Mr. G Body, AJ Photography 305, Miami up in the building. I am J-Mo, Haitian Swag, OG Mac 73, Gina Law, Shay Bay 89. Tons of folks up in here. Before we get off, I do this thing I call Random 5, where I just ask you 5 random questions, and you give me the best answer that fits yourself. All right?
I can't do it yet, because actually, you know what I'm saying? I'm here at a resort. I'm about to do a whole paint and sip. So.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
In the Bel Air, I can't toast and cheers to success with you right now because I'm about to get into something. But I just because I see rap sets, about that cheers to success. I would love to, but we about to do something. But
No doubt, no
5
doubt.
questions. Let's go. Oh Lord.
Dream car. What's your dream car?
Dream car. I'm gonna have to go with a double R with the stars in the ceiling.
Rolls Royce it is. Favorite destination place to visit?
My favorite or somewhere? You said my favorite?
Favorite.
It's a toss up between 3 places.
Oh man, go ahead, run them off.
I love Jamaica. That's where my family is from.
Okay, salute to that.
And yes, I went to Dubai and Hawaii, and those were my favorite 2 places I ever been. And then I gotta get to Baltimore though. See what it's
Look, come up here. When you come up here, let me know. We gonna roll the red carpet out for you.
Aye.
We're gonna get you right. Bring the whips out and get you right.
The show double R.
Can't go wrong with it. Favorite restaurant?
Prime with 12.
Prime with 12, man. I gotta do that next time I go down to next time I'm in Miami.
Steak is amazing.
So I heard.
I love it.
What keeps Wilameana Jones going every day?
Definitely God. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want nobody to get it twisted. A lot of times, just because you see everything that's fabulous on the internet, don't mean that we don't have bad days. Really, we posting our highlights of the best shit that we go through. You know what I'm saying? But my faith in God definitely keeps me going. My love of the game, just staying motivated, just reaching goals, accomplishing things. It makes me want more. So just the love and the thrill of like what can happen next definitely keeps me going. But God first and everything for me.
Number one, the biggest. The last question is, how does Wilameana Jones want her legacy to be remembered?
I want to be remembered as somebody who always added value to every situation, just being an asset, helping people, finding people that were hidden gems, undiscovered, that had to struggle, to be able to give them a boost. I want people to be able to look back and say, that I gave them some game and I helped them in some kind of way, and I did my part to just, you know, make people make a good contribution, make people better, leave people better than where I left them off or where I found them.
Love it. Love it. And we got one question. How has event creation been during these times? It's from E. Davis.
Shout out to Jay's mom. Event curation, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna say I'm just starting to feel back more comfortable going outside. Like, the pandemic gave me hella anxiety that I didn't even know I had. So it's taking me a minute to really just get back. I have a lot of great ideas and people and things that I want to do. A lot of people have been hitting me up to post stuff, do stuff. I was supposed to be going to the Floyd Mayweather thing tonight, but it's just like, I do not want to be bunched in a lot of people. If it's not like I'm making money, if it's not business, I really don't have, it's like I don't have a desire to do that. But we have been able to keep it going because with the pandemic, we created something called Pandemic Palooza. Shout out to Created Media Group. And it's a virtual concert. So basically, I've been interviewing artists and they've been performing, and we've been putting on a virtual concert through YouTube that's been going pretty well. The last one we just did was last week, I think, and it was an R&B edition. And it's pretty nice. So with that, I've already been able to interview like 25 artists in the last few months. So that's kept me going. Every time I do the Pandemic Palooza, I have a lot of artists hit me up about doing interviews. And I really honestly did not care about interviewing anybody because, like I said, I was not ready to be up close and personal with people. So now it's like I'm getting geared back up. I'm getting ready to start my show back up. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm just taking my time with it because I didn't have the Rona, so I'm being extra careful how I'm stepping out here. But now I'm finally like, you know what? You gotta keep it going. You gotta keep it moving. You gotta find a way, And as long as you stay prayed up, stay healthy, you should be able to push through.
Good. Yeah. Before you get out of here, I want you to drop any gems or any wisdom of people who are trying to chase their goals, chase their dreams. What words of wisdom can you have or do you have for the audience?
Okay, well, I want to share two of my favorite books. One is called 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, and the other is The 4 Agreements. And, it'll teach you different things. Make sure y'all check that out. I would definitely say you got to stay prayed up. I write everything down. I love dry erase boards. They turn me on. I like to see my vision clearly in front of me. So I like to tell people, make sure you write your vision so it can be seen plain. So it's right in front of you so you could break it down and see your goals and the things that, you need to see in front of you so that you'll work towards that. Definitely, like I said, put God first. Keep your faith up there. Like I said, you're going to have good days. You're going to have bad days. But it's just persevering through those bad days, that keeps it moving. I had to learn, too, that you have to forgive. You really got to forgive because if you stay mad and then it only allows people to stay rent-free in your head. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So, for yourself and for the other person, and you can't hold grudges because life is too short. Communication is everything. Make sure you communicate with people because one small understanding could fuck you up with a relationship when you could really just had a conversation about it. So don't take things personally, and stay focused, and anything that you want, you can have it. You can manifest it. Yeah, the pandemic taught me life is too short, man. I lost friends. I lost family. In Miami, we seeing our peers getting killed every day. So, you know, life is short. Make sure you forgive so that you could have that love in your heart, that positivity. If you stay positive through it, you can persevere through anything. You can manifest anything you really want, you know. So just keep pushing. And just because somebody says no, that doesn't mean like that's the end of the world. It just could mean not right now. So as long as you just keep pushing forward, you never know what could happen. So don't give up, because like he said, I've been doing what I've been doing what I was doing for a decade before Ross even noticed me. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't want anybody to ever feel like, oh, he made me. He is the reason why. Like, no, I already had my own buzz. I already was doing my own thing. I already had my own lane. I already had a degree. You know, so if you stay grinding somebody, the right people will see you. If you set your intentions, you know, and make it clear, it'll work for you. So just keep pushing, keep striving, keep, you know, moving forward no matter what. If it's something that you love, keep doing it. You love it, the money will come eventually. So keep pushing.
Man, you dropping gems and I'm soaking it up like you preaching to me.
All the gems, all the gems. But most important, keep God first, you know what I'm saying? Keep God first. Take care of your family and keep it moving. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Never fold. We don't fold on this side. We keep it pushing.
Big facts. Big facts, man.
Word, like, shout out to Yo-Yo Misunderstood. Shout out to Rich Roots Media. Shout out to E-Vapors. Shout out to Jay's mom. And everybody that tuned in. New York in your city. Mad. Gina Law, mad love, mad love. Never fold. If I ain't teach you nothing else today, never fold. We don't fold. We keep it moving, bruh. We keep it moving. We want to be rich forever, richer than I ever been. You gotta keep it moving no matter what. Everybody ain't gonna like you, so what?
Mm-hmm.
They ain't like Jesus, but yo, he was here to do what he had to do.
Facts.
You feel me?
Look, you know, I appreciate you jumping on the live show with us. You know, thanks for spending some time in here, leaving us with your presence. Definitely congrats on all you done up to this point, but you know, you definitely gonna go far. Big salute to you. You know, I'm wishing you to go farther than where you even can see right now. And I can tell just by talking to you and having this first conversation that, you know, you got a lot in your mind that got you to the point to where you are right now. But, you know, it's going to take you super, super far. So I'm wishing you much more success, sis, in the future, just with everything, you know, with your mindset, spiritually, physically, mentally. It's not always about the bag. It's not always about, you know, making millions of dollars. Because, you know, I know people that's millionaires and billionaires that's, you know, that their health not right. They can't really enjoy it. So, you know, it's bigger than the bag, and your mental is on it 1000%. So,
yeah. And so my spirit, I want my soul and my aura and my vibe to be the most attractive thing about me. The physical, all that shit, it's just, it fades, you know. So you want to go to bed feeling good at night, that you know, you move righteous out here. You understand? Like, to me, when somebody say, oh, it's your spirit, that's even more of a compliment to me than you look good. You understand? So keep your spirit pure, your intentions good, you know, and everything else will follow. The blessings will overflow. And make sure you're an asset and not a liability out here. And then they're going to respect it. You feel me?
Yep. You got to add more value than what you're asking for. You know, be a giver. I tell everybody, don't always take, gimme. What can I get? You know, be like you said, be an asset, add value.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's it for the show, guys. Thank you for everybody for tuning in. Thank you, Empress Raw, Wilameana Jones. Make sure y'all go follow her on YouTube, Empress Raw. Subscribe to her channel. Also follow her on Instagram at Empress Raw. As I always say, everybody, stay positive, stay motivated.
And thank you. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate you so much for inviting me. I don't usually, it feels weird when people ask me questions because I'm always asking questions. But thank you so much for inviting me. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. I appreciate you. If y'all following me, I'm following you back right now when I end this live. But thank you so much for having me. Make sure y'all tap in with Rap Snacks. They show hella love. I appreciate them for staying in here. And shout out to NSG Simba. That's my artist I'm working with in Miami. Much love.
Okay.
Just jumped in, but we about to head out. Thank you, Jay's mom, Yo-Yo Misunderstood, Gina Law, all the beautiful people that checked in with us on this Sunday. I hope all y'all blessings come true, and I pray y'all live rich forever.
Rich forever. Salute.
And love. Y'all have a great one. Thank you.
All right, Empress Raw. Till next time. You enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
You too. Blessings.
All right.